Good morning. Right now it's 4:30 in the morning here in Bangalore. So I'm going to Nandi Hills. The best part is I'm gonna do this with a stranger I met in the train. So he's a student. So it's gonna be a very interesting journey for me because I just met the guy. He told me if I'm interested, I could tag along with him since I'm only staying in Bangalore for a few days. So he wants to show me the beauty of Bangalore, and he recommended this place called Nandi Hills. So that's how I got to know about this place. If not, I wouldn't have known about it. I will just be walking around the Metropolitan of Bangalore. So this is going to be an epic journey. It's going to be a real adventure. I hope I come back in one piece. So wish me luck, guys. Here we come. Nandi Hills, Bangalore. I think he's here, guys. I can hear him from a distance. Is this him right now? Hey, there you are, buddy. Alright, guys, this is the guy I met in the train, and he's willing to show me around Nandi Hills. So this is him, guys, with my new friend. He's from India. You're from Bangalore. Okay,
From Kerala, basically.
Oh, from Kerala. Sorry guys. You're from Kerala. Yeah. So now this is gonna be, wow, not bad, bro. You got a nice bike.
This is a Honda CBL.
Yeah. Yeah, let me put on my gear.
If you want to see the sunrise, we have to go really fast.
Okay. Okay guys, I'll put down the camera for a while because this is a fast bike, so I don't want to risk it dropping the camera, guys, or me falling off. So anyways, I'll show you around on our way to Nandi Hills. So we just did a pit stop down here. So this is Tony. He's one of my local friends down here now. I was not ready for this trip. I didn't expect to be going to somewhere cold because when I came to India, I thought it was going to be all the way warm. I wouldn't even come across this place if I was in Bangalore. So as you can see, I'm wearing so many layers because I am not prepared for somewhere cold in India. So I got my t-shirt inside. I got my another t-shirt inside. Nandi Hills is just behind us. Hey, thanks, buddy.
It's hot.
Yeah. Oh. I noticed in India they are quite common with tea, yeah? Very famous.
Every place you get different types of tea.
They love their tea. So now we're on our way to Nandi Hills. Let's go and experience this beautiful hilltop. This is one of the nearest tourist places in Bangalore, guys. So for those who are really staying like in Bangalore for a short while, I recommend you guys come here. This will be your highlight for your entire trip in Bangalore. Alright, let's get ready. Let me show you around what it's like to travel by motorbike all the way up to Nandi Hills. Catch you there.
Make you uptight and tense. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. I go out at night for a drink or two. It seems somehow that bothers you. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman.
It reminds me of going up to Genting Highlands in Malaysia or in Baguio City in the Philippines. It's so breathtaking, the view, plus it's so cold. You really absorb that breeze, that cold, fresh air, especially when you're riding a motorbike. The place feels so mystical. It's all filled up with fog. I don't know what to expect up there, but I saw lots of videos about it. It's so beautiful, the seabeds of clouds. That's what I'm looking forward to. I hope that I will get to witness it, and I hope I can show it to you guys on YouTube. Huh? There we go. Huh? Oh, okay, so this must be the parking area, I believe. Wow, there's a lot of people already early in the morning. There we go. Looks like we're not the only ones who woke up early in the morning. Wow, lots of bikes. It's touched down Nandi Hills, so now we're going inside. So this is the place. It's very busy right now.
The camera ticket toward it.
How much? As I reached the entrance, they told me to pay for a camera fee. So for those who are bringing their cameras, they will charge you a 50 rupee fee. So if you have your camera with you,
In the bag, they won't ask.
yeah, keep it in the bag, put it in the bag, and then walk in without paying that 50 rupees. Anyways, at least I'm sharing with you my experience, so that you will not pay that 50 rupees. So Tony, I just want to know more about this Nandi Hills. Is this place famous to only the locals, or the foreigners also know about it?
Foreigners, yeah, they might know, but people in South, especially from the south part of India, definitely they'll get to know about Nandi Hills because this is a famous tourist spot near to Bangalore.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
So this is like the highlight of Bangalore.
The highlight of Bangalore.
Okay. Like what I did in Kerala earlier, guys.
Kerala, the Munnar is the highlight spot.
Munnar. Oh, okay. I haven't gone to Munnar.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Munnar, but because of the short of time.
You've been in India for like 4 days, right?
Yeah, 4 days only. I've been in India for 4 days, but I've seen a lot already. There are still other places to see, and they recommended me to stay in India for at least minimum a month if you want to really absorb the basics of India. So imagine 4 days. I felt a lot, but they told me that's not a lot. It's not enough. Oh wow.
Actually, if we have a car, we can actually park at the top.
Okay, so motorbikes at the bottom.
Bikes at the bottom, cars are up.
Cars at the top. Whew. I'm really panting for oxygen right now.
Yeah.
As we walk our way to the top, we're actually working out. I'm burning all those dosa and all that paratha that I ate last night. You told me something interesting, Tony.
Yeah.
This place, Nandi Hills, actually, it's not just a tourist area. It's actually...
There's a temple actually.
Oh, it's a temple.
Yeah.
So that's the temple. Okay, I don't think you guys can see in the camera right now.
It's too misty.
Yeah, it's too misty. It feels like I'm in Mars. And then behind you, it's the breathtaking view. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it right now because it's so misty. But let's see what we can get out of this visit. Okay, I don't see anything right now except for mist. Let's just give it some time. So right now I'm having a hard time to show you this place because it's very misty, so I can't really show you the beauty of it. It's just white background. We'll give it some time. The visibility will start to show the beauty of its view from the top. Okay, slowly showing up a bit.
Now it is visible. Now
Yeah, can you see that? I've been spending some time here now in Nandi Hills, and I've been observing the place. I noticed that most of the people here are all the locals, so I haven't come across yet any foreigners yet. So this must be really a local area only, that only locals will know. So I'm glad that I met a local down here. So it's not that far. If you can get yourself a motorbike, if you can rent, if you have an international license, it's gonna be an interesting trip for you. But if not, maybe you guys will take a cab. You will charter a cab and then you'll make your way here. Okay, so now the place is starting to show up now. The view is getting better and better each time the mist disappears. Now we're walking inside this forest track, and we came across Nelikai Basavana temple, and apparently this is 11th century by the Chola kings. So I'm looking at something that's almost 1,000 years old. I just came from Egypt. I've seen a lot of things that were thousands and thousands of years old. I'm seeing another one right now, and it's knowing that this is 1,000 years old. Wow. Okay. First interesting temple I came across here in Nandi Hill. So as we go inside, let's go and see what there is to see in this forest track. The scenic view actually, guys, was amazing. The seabeds of clouds and then the hill on the side. Wow. Feels like you're really at the top of the world. But in reality, it's not even high. I think this used to be a fortress. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure about the history. Looks like a gun slot for, you know, for weapons. You can slot in a rifle down there and take down your enemies. Probably this could be a fort. From all my years of traveling, what I love about it is meeting new people. You meet strangers on your journey, but these strangers eventually become friends. So an example like him, Mr. Tony, met him in my cabin. So we were in the same cabin in the train. End of the day, you know, if you don't take the risk, you don't get to see the places like this. All I would know about Bangalore is just a Metropolitan. I will walk around town, maybe I'll go in the mall, probably eat some food down there that's local. But that's about it. I wouldn't even know that there's such a hill that makes you feel like you're on the top of the world. So now we are at the back of the hill right now. We are surrounding the hill. We are fully absorbing what there is to offer down here. So my friend Tony down here, he said that this place, there's lots of places to see, but most people don't know about it. They tend to think that the front place is just the site to see. He himself also, when he first came here, that's the only place he knew. So the main one just now is full of people, but if you want to get the less crowd, less people, come to the back. You will still get the seabeds all on the sides, all for yourself. Looking at this hill, this one reminds me of the chocolate hills in Bohol, Philippines. Don't you agree? Look at that. This is like the India version of the Bohol. Yeah, little chocolate hills. I'm not sure if you can see the others down there. It's covered by the clouds, but there's one that really stands out here. And there's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also another one here, 5, covered by the clouds. And I noticed that there's no one here anymore. And I came across something like this. Remember earlier I told you this could be a fort? I'm starting to believe this could be a fort. Looking at the structure earlier that was 1,000 years old. The holy cow down there. So now if I come inside here, I think this could be a guard house, you know, because it has all these open windows where you can stand and watch over the town. You get that beautiful view.
Hold your camera.
Yeah.
Oh, there is actually something like...
There must be something here.
No, I mean...
I would locked it.
No. If you go through that way, you might be able to see something.
Let's check it out. As we explore deeper into this forest, I came across something that looks similar to Bali, where they do that water ritual, where they take a bath, which is very famous in Bali. I'm not quite sure if this is the same, but it looks more like a water reservoir. Look at that. And then the mist makes it more mysterious, you know.
Not nursery. There is an entrance, I guess.
This is not the nursery. Okay, so this track is almost coming to an end from where we started earlier.
There is no signboards, that's why.
Yeah, well, one thing I noticed, there's no signboards. So you don't know whether it's safe to go in. You might get lost in the jungle or what. But after completing this entire track, it's quite straightforward. You won't get lost. You just follow the track. It will lead you back in a circle. Alright, so we reached right back to the hill where we arrived earlier in the first place. So we completed one complete circle of the hill. And it led us back here to where we first came to experience the scenic view of the mountains. And I noticed that people are also starting to go back already. The peak hours is from 6 to 9. And like 9 onwards, people start to leave already. Slowly leaving. So now the place is starting to be quiet right now. But apparently this place is still open for 24 hours. We spent almost about
3 hours.
3 hours, guys, down here. Imagine that. We were really so adventurous, we were so curious. So we started walking around, went to the backs, went to the front, went wherever we could go, and all these areas around here. And we've seen a lot. It was an amazing trip, thanks to Tony. He made it very memorable. So now we're going back to town, headed back to Bangalore. That's it here in Nandi Hills. If you're new to my channel, guys, please click on the subscribe button and the notification button for more of my videos. And of course, don't forget to share with your friends if you love India. Alright, goodbye guys.
Bye.
See you in my next video.